all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back in the Gerald the Bossman Show, joined by a good friend of the show, Coach Grant McCasland of the North Texas Mean Green down there in Denton, Texas. Coach, high life down there in Texas, man.
My brother, it's good, man. It's good. As we said, the Cowboys didn't quite finish it off like we wanted to, but life's good down here, man. Denton, we've got a good fan base growing. Our university's growing. Our athletic department's growing, and our basketball team has got a chance to finish the year on a really good note. So things are well. Thanks for asking.
Now, Coach, let me ask you this, Coach. Do you feel like last year's CBI titles really helped your guys get to this 18-3 start? The guys are confident. They won a championship. You was able to get extra practices in, kickstart your player development program by getting those extra reps with the guys. That really helped your team get started this year so fast.
Yeah, it made a significant impact on our future. I mean, the CBI, I tell you, the biggest difference to the very end of the season was we got one of our better players, Jordan Duffy, healthy. And we made a few changes and went with a lineup of guys that we felt like would really move the program forward in the future. And that group gelled. And that same starting five has been the core of that played and won that championship game of the CBI last year. Is the core group that's really got us off to a great start this year. Jordan Duffy actually got hurt in our loss to UAB, or before it, he didn't play last Thursday. But up until that point, I mean, that team, together with the 5 wins we had at the end of the year, plus the games we got in Italy, plus the start to the season, including some scrimmages and exhibitions. I mean, they'd won about 25 games out of 28 games that we played since the end of last year and the beginning of this year, plus the scrimmages and exhibitions in Italy. So really a great group that's really gelled well together, and they don't just enjoy each other's abilities on the basketball court. They are great friends off the floor, and it's a really tight group.
You got there right, Coach. I'm looking at the league standings, Coach. You're 6-2, UAB 6-2, UTSA 6-2. So I feel like it's gonna be a great 3-team race. ODU's not that far behind. You play them this week, and Marshall as well. A lot of you guys are playing each other. So I feel like the league itself has gotten better, Coach, this year for us. The teams playing better, the scheduling's even better. Y'all gonna also play the round robin schedule where the league kind of sealed the top 4 or 5 is, and they all play each other in February. So do you feel good about your chances no matter what this year, Coach? All these different rules CUSA is doing, and how the quality of teams in the league has gotten so much better since last year.
Yeah, the main thing when I look at our league, I think in the past what's made it, a true one big league is you've had, a great team in it, but it's been hard for us to have a strength of schedule that maybe promotes the league in a way that gets us possibly 2 teams, but more so a quality strength of schedule at the end, because there wasn't necessarily a definition for why you play teams twice in our league. I mean, you had to play, I think it was 5 or 6 teams twice, and for us to get to the 18 league games, and it was just difficult for them to figure out who and why you would do that, plus your travel partner. So this way, with the league doing round robin and then going into the pods, at least there's a clear reason why you do it. And once you finish that round robin, they put you in there. And our hope is that, it'll not only at one point, not this year, probably get 2 teams in, but at some point it'll increase the ability for whichever team gets in has a higher seed. And to be determined, but it's definitely a intriguing way to at least see how the model works and give us a reason why we play those last 4 games moving forward.
I hear that, Coach, and I feel like it only can help you guys, because all thing I fear about it, Coach, from my personal standpoint, is that you guys might not knock each other off. It might ruin your record, but it's helping strength schedule wise, but also put a loss on somebody's resume, no matter what you do.
No, you're exactly right, and that was brought up and definitely discussed heavily. But I think the positives are at least you don't move down within your pod. I mean, you can't get worse in the league standings. And, the top team gets the next 2 teams at home, and the bottom teams have to go on the road against the top teams, or they actually get them at home. And so hopefully, there's just a little bit of that is taken into account, where if you're the number 1 seed, you get numbers 2 and 3 at home, and then you have to go on the road 4 and 5. It'll make that last 2 weeks have some chance. I do know that.
Yeah, and I'm hoping you guys play at UAB real soon. I can get over there and see you at UAB. I know y'all played middle, but they came to your place and played you guys. I'm like, man, y'all played middle as a quick trip up the road, and out of Birmingham was a quick trip either way. Hopefully I can get see y'all close to see you play real soon, Coach. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely play this thing out, and we'd love to be in that top 5. And if that allows us to come hang out with you, man, I'm all for it.
Hey, Coach, I'll tell something myself about your roster. About you kind of touched on how you got some jail, and I feel like your roster playing these tough games, man. This time of year, February and March, is gonna really help, because these guys got the cohesion and chemistry about themselves. They bought your system, and they know what you expect, and they can, when it gets tight in the game, they can make the right play and come out on top right now. I feel it's gonna help you guys going forward.
Well, we've definitely played well in the close games up until, last Thursday. We made a couple of defensive mistakes, and not having Jordan Duffy on the offensive end was definitely a learning curve for us. And anytime you can find a way to play in some close games and win them, it gives your team a different level of confidence of how to keep your composure and make sure that you don't try to win it all on one play, but you execute and you trust each other as teammates, and that's really what it's about. I mean, making sure that one guy doesn't try to win the game by themselves. We've got 6 guys averaging double figures. We're the only team in the country with that many guys averaging double figures. That said a lot about the unselfishness of this group and how much they do trust each other at the end of games, that we all make the right play and we do it with the purpose of winning and not necessarily individual accomplishment.
You got that right, Coach, and I also feel like your guys are humble. I've seen the development in your guys from last year to this year, and I feel like at the mid-major level, player development is so key, Coach. You speak about that a little bit, how at your level you really have to develop your players. You might get a guy that's not a 5-star, 4-star recruit, but by the time he graduates, he can play at a high major level because he's developed his game, played real hard, ball into your system, gotten bigger, and he can play overseas or in the NBA or in the G League if he so happen to be that lucky.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, it's the biggest part of winning is to get experience, and the only way to get experience is to have, like you said, have the opportunity to develop. And one guy that comes to mind right off the top of my head is Mike Miller, who played a limited role for us last year. He only made 2 3-pointers going into that CBI run, but he stayed the course. He continued to work on his game. He got stronger, and this year he's a starter. He's one of our leading scorers, one of our leading rebounders. He's second on the team in blocks, and he made the game winner against Rice the other day. He's had a 35-point performance, and last year he was barely scratching the surface and playing minutes. So just goes to show you what perseverance and some hard work will do, and putting yourself in position. And now he's, a key component and a guy that we look to make game winners and one of our leading scorers in conference. And how much he's improved had allowed not only our team to improve, but has put him in position where he'll have an opportunity to be a professional basketball player when he's done playing in college.
And, Coach, you got a good road trip this week. You got to go to Old Dominion. They're always tough to play at ODU. Coach Sanchez is down in Charlotte, new coach, but he's trying to get himself established like you established in North Texas. So, Coach, these 2 matchups, what are you guys emphasizing in practice this week for a game plan with these guys as you play them this week coming up here?
Yeah, both of them are really physical teams. Both of them great defensive teams. Both teams, ODU doesn't mind playing a little faster. Charlotte wants to grind it out. Both teams can grind it out. So offensive execution is going to be at a premium. Going to have to do a great job of trying to get to the free throw line on the road. We've settled for too many 3-point shots. I think when we've taken over 25 3-pointers, I think we're 6-3 in those games, and when we're under 25 3-pointers, we haven't lost. So we're one of those teams where if we rely too much on shooting threes, then it can cost us, even though that may be sometimes our mode of getting the most opportunities offensively. We still have to do a good job of getting it inside. So it'll be a key for us not to turn the ball over and try to get to the free throw line, put pressure on the D, even though they're a very physical team inside the arc. Both of them are. And then somehow we'll have to do a good job of keeping ODU off the offensive glass because they're such a great rebounding team. And if we can do that, even though we have a lack of size, we got big hearts and our guys compete, and getting defensive rebounds and executing, trying to get to the free throw line will be a big part of wins if we can do those 2 things.
Now, Coach, were you like these Sunday and watching the Pro Bowl game, seeing Zeke Elliott on defense rushing the passer, seeing a Mario quarterback in the rain? Did that make you cringe like it made me cringe, Coach? I was scared for those guys Sunday at the Pro Bowl.
Trust me, man, I don't really pay attention to Pro Bowl, but when somebody told me that was happening, I considered actually flipping it on for a couple of minutes so I could make sure nobody was getting hurt. As you know, these days, those games are way more for fun for those guys playing. I'm not sure it does anything for anybody else. But, yeah, I'm not interested in seeing either one of them guys out there doing that.
Coach, I was there at the Pro Bowl in Orlando in that rainstorm. Coach, I'm trying to be professional, not show my hand, but I'm like, Coach Gary, what are you doing? These are your 2 cornerstone part of the new triplets, and you're a guy out here in a rainstorm rushing the passer and playing cornerback. What are you doing? We're on fake punts as well with Zeke Elliott. What are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm with you, man. I'm not interested in seeing that. I'd prefer to have that guy miss the preseason games and be ready to go next fall.
You got that right, Coach. I'm going to tell you. When they came up to Atlanta this year, Coach, like the Falcons were so mad at me, Coach, I told you, I wore my cowboy gear. I said, I don't care. Remember, I work with you all, but I'm not a Falcon fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. So I had on my cowboy polo, my cowboy everything while I'm interviewing the Falcons in the locker room after the game. I'm like, hey, that's my team. I'm neutral except for today. Okay?
Hey, man, you're brave and you're loyal. That says a lot about you, man. That says a lot about you.
Now, Coach, where you go? Big game on Sunday. Who you got, Coach? Rams or Patriots, man?
You know what? I hate I hate predicting because I'm usually not one of those guys. But I'm not betting against Tom Brady in the end, man. I don't know if that guy. They all find different ways to win, and that guy found a way to play big in big games. And until somebody completely destroys that dynasty, I'm going to go ahead and show respect and say the Patriots win. And also, my strength and conditioning coach is from Boston, and he basically lives and eats and breathes the Patriots. So, in honor of my guy Phil Byer, our strength coach, I'll throw a shout out for the Patriots. But it sure is fun watching the Rams plays, except for when they beat our Cowboys. So.
Exactly, Coach. It's hard cheering for the Patriots or the Rams, but I'm going for the Rams. I don't want them to beat the Cowboys. Them with supposed, and no, I want them to have 6 and us have 5. So I want the Rams to kind of keep them away from having 6 until Brady goes away.
I like the thought process, though. I like it.
Now, Coach, of all weeks here, Coach, it's icing and cold as I don't know what. Of all weeks, Coach, we do that here in Atlanta. Ice storms and cold weather, arc blasts, like of all weeks. Why? You know?
It does seem unfortunate to say the least, but it's a resilient town, so I'm sure it'll turn out to be all right.
Well, Coach, I'm staying downtown because I can't drive in snow. I'm on record of saying it on the show, so I'm staying downtown at the Westin, so I'm not having to worry about that. I'm going to Uber my way around, no matter what.
Oh, that's great.
But, Coach Mac, hey, man, you've been great with your time today. I love talking to you as always, Coach. I hope to see you down the road real soon, man, and best luck to you against ODU and Charlotte this week. We'll talk to you down the road now, Coach.
Great to catch up. Thanks for having me on.
All right, folks. It's Coach Mac here on the Bossman Show.
Dice is on the beat.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.